We have met the Deputy Chief Minister today. Actually, we wanted to meet the Chief Minister of the state, but because he was not in station, he is out of station, so we had to meet the Deputy CM. The first issue that we had spoken with him is regarding the price rise of essential commodities. Time and again, the people of the state have been calling us. They have been inquiring about what are the steps taken by the state government regarding the price rise. We know that as a state and as a country as a whole, after 2 years of the COVID-19, people have now started how to improve their livelihood. But if this trend of the price rise continue to rise, then it may affect the majority of the people of the state. We have met the Deputy CM today because on the 11th of May of this year, he has made a statement that soon he'll be meeting the Chief Minister and the state government will take necessary steps how to help the people of the state on account of this price rise. But we have seen that 2 months have already passed, the state government has not taken any steps. So we have come to impress upon the government that they should take necessary steps in order to arrest this price rise in the state of Meghalaya. And we have also given some demand and suggestions as well to the state government. The first suggestion that we have made before the government is that the government should set up the price monitoring agency. This price monitoring agency should be under the Department of Consumer Affairs, and its task is to monitor prices of selected essential commodities. In the central, they have the price monitoring division, in which how they monitor the price of selected essential commodities. So same can be repeated in the state, so that when there is any shortage of essential commodities, or if there is any rise of prices in the essential commodities, the price monitoring agency can take necessary steps to submit its report to the high authority concerned. Then the authority concerned will take appropriate action. That is the suggestion number one. The second suggestion is that there should be a dedicated committee under the chairmanship of the minister concerned, which means the minister concerned of food and civil supplies. As informed to us by the Deputy CM, is that there is a price monitoring committee at the district level, and there is also a price monitoring agency at the state level, but it is headed by the commissioner. So we asked him that this price monitoring committee should be headed by the minister concerned, so that if any action is required to be taken, and at the earliest, it should be taken there and then only. If the chairman is the commissioner, then he has to take approval of the minister concerned or of the department concerned. So it will take time. So we have suggested to him that the chairman of this committee, a dedicated committee, should be headed by the minister concerned. And number 4 is that we have also made a suggestion that the state should have a dedicated price stabilization fund. In the central level, there is a price stabilization fund in which the center has kept a corpus fund of about 100 crores. We are not saying that the state should keep a corpus fund of 100 crore, but it should keep some amount, so that when you know how to tackle the inflation of essential commodities, so that the government can procure essential commodities, store them and release them as and when needed. So there should be a dedicated fund. That is what it's being called as the price stabilization fund. And then we have also given a suggestion that this hoarding or black marketing activities. We know that time and again these supplier or the wholesaler, they stock the essential commodities, keep it for some time, then in order to to inflate the cost of essential commodities. So we have made a demand that these kind of activities should be dealt with according to law. And then we have also made a request to the state government. As we all know, the central government has implemented the Ujwala Yojana scheme, in which the BPL families headed by women are giving free LPG cylinders. So its implementation in the state of Meghalaya should be increased. As it is now, it's very low, so it should be increased so that people get LPG cylinder at a subsidized rate. And then we have also made a demand and a suggestion that taxes on fuel should be cut down, because as we understand is that transportation cost is also one of the reasons why prices are on the rise in the state. Then we have also made a suggestion that transportation of vegetables, other essential commodities. We all know that we are dependent on essential commodities coming from the state, coming from other states, be it from Assam, from West Bengal or from Bihar. whereas our own vegetables that are being produced here are being sold to are being transported to other states. So we have made a demand before the state government that they should, for the time being, it should be banned. All essential commodities or vegetables which are produced in the state should be banned from exporting outside the state, so that we become sufficient by the produce that are being produced in the state. So these are the suggestions that we have made before the government, and the Deputy CM has assured us that he will take necessary steps in order